15 incredible vehicles that actually exist. Aeromobile AM 4.0. Imagine a car you can drive down the road and fly in space. That's precisely what the Aeromobile flying car is, a hybrid limitless vehicle. The AM 4.0 flying car has a lightweight, aerodynamic body and a mid-mounted turbocharged H4 engine that drives the propeller directly. The vehicle has a total output of about 300 horsepower, with an estimated 0 to 60 mile per hour time of 10 seconds on the ground and 160 mile per hour in the air. Now, tell me, who doesn't want to compete with avians? Haha. The flying car is designed with 3-point seatbelts, crumple zones, a carbon fiber monocoque safety cell, and front airbags, and is estimated to cost between $1.3 million and $1.4 million. Aeromobile cars can seem to be the direct opposite of our next incredible vehicle, the Amphicar 770. With Amphicar 770, the dream of having a car that doubles as a boat becomes a reality. Launched in 1961 at the New York Auto Show, the amphibious vehicle is made of mild steel with a foldable top and low wheels that make it stand well above the ground. The engine of the Amphicar 770 is mounted at the rear, delivering a power output of 43 HP at 4,750 RPM. Its model name, 770, is derived from its speed of 7 knots in the water and 70 miles per hour on land. In 1965, two Amphicar 770 successfully navigated the Yukon River in Alaska and also the English Channel. So yes, this invention has been around for several decades. But wait, have you seen the first real submersible car in the world? I mean the reshaped Scuba. Remember James Bond's 1977 movie, The Spy Who Loved Me, where a pursued James Bond takes his sleek Lotus Esprit underwater to escape his enemies. Although the scene never really took place, it inspired reshaped Scuba. Driving this vehicle makes you the real-life James Bond. Scuba is totally powered by electricity, and as with all electric vehicles, they use 3 electric motors, one for land travel and the other 2 for water. When on land, the Scuba has a top speed of 75 miles per hour, around 3.7 miles per hour on the surface of water, and around 1.9 miles per hour underwater. Now, let's take a drift from cars to explore the Gibbs Quad Ski, a combo of a quad bike and a jet ski. As a hybrid vehicle, the Gibbs Quad Ski provides the ultimate off-road and aquatic experience. When entering the water, you can retract the wheels into its wells by pressing a button, which also activates a stone guard protected intake. With a top speed of 72 kilometers an hour on both land and water, the quad ski was used in a 2014 episode of Top Gear, a British motoring show. Jeremy Clarkson had raced it across Lake Co against an Alfa Romeo 4C. Although arriving at the finish line first, Clarkson conceded the race to the Alfa. So yes, Clarkson might have to consider driving the Palatov D4, although not on the streets. Being a lightweight track car, the Palatov D4 is designed for genuine race at a modest cost. It is built from various motorcycle engines with typical configurations using 1.0-liter or 1.3-liter units of 175 to 200 horsepower. These configurations, together with its weight of between 800 and 900 pounds, help to maximize the vehicle's performance. The aerodynamic bodywork of the D4 is made up of aircraft-grade chromoly 4130, steel tubing of the D4 that provides a very high level of safety to the driver despite its small size. The driver's feet are placed behind the front wheels, and the long arm has a double wishbone suspension. Trust me, you don't want to try this one on the streets. It's insane enough to drive you crazy. But somehow, if the Palatov D4 doesn't excite you enough, then wait to learn about the tiniest titan of the road, the PLP 50, the real small boy, big force. The PLP 50, which was the only one built on the Isle of Man, became popular in the 1950s and 1960s. It was an ultralight, single-seat, three-wheeler powered by a DKW motorcycle engine. Weighing just 130 pounds, you can easily maneuver the car by lifting its rear with the handle. The vehicle is so small that you wonder if it's a car or a suitcase with wheels. It can only accommodate an adult with a shopping bag, nothing more. Of the 50 P50s produced, only 27 are known to still exist. One of them was sold for a record $176,000 at a Sotheby's auction in March 2016, which shows how incredible this vehicle is valued. A closely related but more adaptable vehicle to the PLP-50 is the City Transformer 2, also known as the CT2 for short. City Transformer CT2 is the world's first car and even electric vehicle capable of changing dimensions while driving. You can imagine a vehicle that adjusts its shape for increased stability when driven. That's what CT2 offers. When driven at high speeds, CT2 extends its wheels and wheel guard up to 1.4 meters wide. But when driven on the streets or into a parking spot, you'd see the wheels retract back into the car's body, ensuring the narrowest profile possible. Obviously, the CT2 is designed for crowded urban environments with high traffic or parking spaces that are very difficult to find. But things can get boring with the P5 and CT2, and a vehicle that's capable of switching from an electric three-wheeler to an e-scooter might be the answer. That's why we have the Surge S32. Surge S32 is the world's first 2-in-1 electric vehicle that seamlessly transforms from a scooter to a cargo-hauling rickshaw. As a vehicle, it has a top speed of 50 kilometers an hour, while that of the scooter is around 60 kilometers an hour. The Surge S32 has changed the way we live and work. It allows users to transport passengers and deliver goods. It is equipped with a front passenger cabin with a widescreen, headlights, turn indicators, widescreen wipers, a spacious cargo area up to 500 kilogram capacity, and a comfortable seat. A similar scooter concept, but with an artificial intelligence system, is the Honda New V. The Honda New Electric Urban Vehicle, New V, is a concept vehicle created with value in mind. It functions as an automated ride-sharing vehicle that picks up and drops off customers at local destinations when not in use by the owner of the car. In addition, the vehicle sells energy back to the electric grid during high demands when it is not in use. The technology used by the Honda New V puts an end to vehicle idling or unnecessary dormancy of vehicles when parked. You can consider the Honda New V as an emotive entrepreneur. The vehicle features 2 seats with luggage space behind, a whole touch panel interface for communication, a sweeping panoramic widescreen, a sloping beltline for easy maneuvering, and a complete side panel that opens out and backward to create a large opening. Now that things are getting more interesting, if a recreational vehicle is what interests you, then you need to see the Mud Ox Vengeance. Observing the vehicle from a distance, the Mud Ox Vengeance looks like those giant shopping baskets commonly used in the mall. Actually, the Mud Ox Vengeance is a 6-wheel drive vehicle that is suitable for use on mud, snow, or ice. It makes a great choice for recreational and light industrial use. The latest model of the vehicle utilizes a skid steer T20 transmission. When in a tight spot and drivers need to counter-rotate, they only need to shift one lever into the forward position and the other one into reverse. Then they have a spin. Sounds pretty exciting, but believe me when I say you haven't seen it all yet with the Mud Ox Vengeance. Wait till we unveil the Rhino Microcycle. Like a traditional motorcycle, the Rhino Microcycle has only one wheel. You may be wondering what makes it incredible. Well, it's a self-balancing electric one-wheeler. Despite having handlebars, the vehicle is controlled by electric motors. To accelerate, riders need to lean forward. To slow down, they need to lean back. Only subtle leans are required to turn. It's time to hit the jungle. Wow. The whole vehicle takes up less space than a bike and weighs around 125 pounds. With a top speed of 10 miles per hour, you can get around even the busiest urban environment with the Rhino Microcycle. But anyway, it is time to take your hands off the Rhino Microcycle and try out the Volkswagen Cedric. Cedric is an acronym for a self-driving car. Volkswagen Cedric is the first fully autonomous vehicle that was designed from scratch. The concept ride is purely an electric vehicle with no pedals, steering wheel, or cockpit, and can barely be called a car. The face of the automobile wears a friendly look, inspiring confidence in its riders. You can summon the vehicle via a special push-button remote called the One button. Then, you will receive details of the arrival time. As soon as it arrives, it changes color and vibrates. Once aboard, you can set their itinerary via the voice command system. The automobile also features powerful flanks and stable roof columns, a swing door, a large and easy entry point, and an OLED screen that serves as a communication and entertainment center. Still on autonomous electric vehicles, the Airbus Pop-Up also comes to mind. The Airbus Pop-Up is the autonomous car-drone mashup of everyone's dreams, especially when one really needs to beat traffic. So, next time you hear, "What's poppin'?" your answer should be, the Airbus Pop-Up. The vehicle is designed as a capsule-like cab, about the size of a two-seat car. Attached to it are wheels and rotors for movement. Although the design is hypothetical at the moment, a model of the cab with its rotors has been brought to Geneva for the showroom floor. The Airbus Pop-Up is built with ride-sharing in mind. Virtually every vehicle has its body made from steel, but the Carkle bike is here to change that. The Carkle bike is an ecological vehicle from Slovakia, made from plywood, which is 5 times lighter than steel and 300 times cheaper than carbon. The Carkle bike is a velomobile. Velomobile is a human-powered vehicle, typically a recumbent tricycle. Someone once thought they were riding on a piece of furniture. Unknown to them, it was the Carkle bike. As for the Carkle bike, it is completely made of plywood with an aluminum subframe. It also has big side windows and a collapsible back end, making the riders feel like part of their surroundings. Finally, we have the last incredible vehicle on the list, one that allows you to work out while you drive. It's the Pumper Car Lux. The Pumper Car Lux is a 3-wheel mobility device with a pump action system, offering riders a unique workout. It has 2 wheels in front and 1 in the back, a configuration that offers more stability and increased control compared to conventional tricycles. This mobility solution started as a humble toy company. However, the first pumper car was found to help with more than 19 medical conditions. The Pumper Car Lux features a sleek, futuristic carbon fiber and aluminum frame, with a tadpole configuration and low center of gravity to ensure increased safety and stability. And these are 15 incredible innovations extending the boundaries of what's possible. Whether you want to explore the skies, dive beneath the waves, or tear up the rails, there is just the right vehicle for you. Which of these vehicles did you find most incredible? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't hesitate to smash that like button and hit the notification button for more videos into the world of future tech.